Hello everyone and welcome to the stream today. If you're new here, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody. As you can see here on the screen, today is the 1000 subscribers special for live streaming here on the channel. We did pass 1000 subscribers yesterday morning, which was super nice to see. So I figured I would do a nice little stream here talking about, anything that you guys want to talk about, whether it's crypto related or YouTube related or the plans for the future, whatever you think would be something that you're interested in hearing about. I'm happy to, answer as many questions as possible and stuff like that. So definitely really, really cool. But what we'll do here is just switch over to the Coin360 site to kind of get us started here. Yeah, if you guys have anything you want to talk about, like I said, I don't really have a set plan for the stream today. More just kind of talking about whatever you guys are interested in as part of the community, and overall just saying a huge thank you to everybody who has joined the community by subscribing and liking the different videos that we've been uploading here. The channel's been growing really, really well, and that's why I wanted to do this stream to, say thank you to everybody who's been helping out, as well as, been participating in the live streams and stuff like that. So it's been a fun journey, kind of unfortunate I had to start over, but, it's going pretty good. But hey, thanks for the congrats on the 1000 subscribers. Yeah, it was really nice to see it kind of go pretty quickly. It took just under 3 months to get from a brand new channel on a new account all the way up to the 1000 mark. Thank you, I appreciate it. So that was really nice. It went a little bit quicker than I expected, which, hey, that's always good. But I plan to continue sticking with the everyday upload, or, every day at least one upload, and then live streams a couple times a week, because that seems to be working to help promote the channel. And if you guys are new here, you may remember that I did have another Bitcoin tips channel on YouTube that was doing really, really well, that YouTube decided to delete. So that was kind of why we had to start over. But like I said, it's been an interesting journey, because I originally started the other YouTube channel about 5 years ago now. And I was actually looking back on my library account the other day. It took me about 2 years to go from 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers on that channel. So we're already way, way further ahead on this one. And that's probably just because there's a little bit more knowledge behind everything. But like I said, I mean, it's been fun getting to interact with the community and build up another channel. But definitely hope that there's still some room to go, and it keeps growing at this pace or even faster over the next few months. So definitely really cool. But looks like we have 6 people online right now, so welcome to everybody who's here. Thank you for taking the time to stop by. If you guys like this, make sure to hit that like button, and if you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave that in the live chat. I'll try and answer it. Like I said, there's no real topic. It can be about crypto, it can be about technology, YouTube, anything like that. But yeah, just kind of looking at the Coin360 here. We've got, Bitcoin down about 1% today. Ethereum's up about little over 2%, which is really nice to see. Dogecoin's up 5%. It was around 40 cents last night, which was nice to see again. Litecoin 268, Cardano 133, and XRP 157. So, everything's seeming to go back up. I think from when we did a live stream earlier this week, I think Bitcoin was still pretty low. We were talking about, is this the bull run? Is this the end of it? And, I think just kind of waiting it out and letting it do its thing, it consolidated, took some profits, and now we're back up to the 57,000 range. So definitely really nice to see. But yeah, again, looks like we have 7 people here. So if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, feel free to leave it in the chat. I try and answer all of the questions to the best of my ability. and just try and get to know some people in the community. But I am not holding any Binance coin. I don't really use exchanges that much anymore. The strategy that I've been using the past couple years is to just earn and collect the cryptocurrency that I have, and just hold on to it and hope that it goes up, which it's worked out really well. So I don't hold any of the Binance coin, and I also don't really use their exchange. I have in the past, and it is one of my favorites, because of how well built it is, and the various pairs that you can use and trade in and stuff like that. It's a great exchange, and I think the coin's really good. Binance, with that being said, is a huge exchange, so investing in their coin is probably not the worst idea, because they most likely are not going to go anywhere. So I may have to look into getting some of it, but at this time I don't have any. Thank you, Deepesh. Thanks for the congrats. I appreciate it. Rin said, do you think Doge will dip again before Elon Musk's SNL? Your opinion on this, please. I actually think it'll go the opposite way. I think what we'll see is, leading up to this coming Saturday, I think we're going to see Dogecoin actually hit its all-time highs throughout the week. And then Saturday, depending on what happens, I think a lot of it's going to be anticipation of something big happening on SNL, and people are like, well, I don't want to miss out in buying in on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. So by the time we get to, Friday and Saturday, Dogecoin might be at its all-time high. And then, there might be a really good Dogecoin thing that happens on SNL. But since it's already at its all-time high, people are already in it. So kind of that's what we saw with the Doge for April 20th, was, it hit its all-time high a couple days before. And then the day itself was actually not very eventful. It actually went down. So I'm not sure, but based on previous patterns, I would expect to see new all-time highs this week, and then not much on Saturday, but it could go the other way, and, it could, go up throughout the week, and then go even higher over the weekend, or it could, stay right where it is and do nothing, or, it could go down. So it's really hard to say, especially since Dogecoin is so volatile and really based off a lot of different things. Of course, Elon Musk going on SNL, hopefully he does talk about Dogecoin, but it has not been confirmed whether or not he plans to. So I think it'll be interesting to see what comes up, because I know yesterday on Twitter he was asking, what should I do on SNL? What's a good idea for a skit? And a lot of people were replying, oh, something with Dogecoin, the Doge Father, something like that. So, it's definitely something that we'll have to wait and see, but we know that Elon Musk believes in Dogecoin as well as cryptocurrency, because, through Tesla he has quite a bit of Bitcoin, but, there's a lot of YouTube channels out there that talk about Dogecoin predictions and look at different things that Elon Musk is doing on Twitter and in life, and trying to apply that to see maybe what will happen if he's going to invest in Dogecoin personally, or through Tesla, or something like that. So I think it should be pretty interesting to see what happens, but I would say if you have Dogecoin right now, probably hold on to it through this week, and then we'll see where it goes from there. If you don't have Dogecoin and are thinking about getting it, again, in my experience, I would think about getting it sooner than later, but of course it's, that's just a prediction. It's never guaranteed to go up. But, it should be interesting to see what happens with it. But hopefully that kind of helped answer your question. But it looks like we have 8 people now, so again, welcome to everybody. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, what we're doing is just kind of a live question and answer or topic suggestion here, so if you have anything you want to talk about, feel free to put it in the live chat, and I'll be happy to try and answer it. So, Mystic Warrior, how are you doing? You were the 1,000th subscriber, nice. Well, I appreciate it. So, yeah, we made it up to the 1,000 mark, so hey, no problem. We've only been going for about 10 minutes here, so thanks for taking the time to show up. No problem about being late. But, yeah, we're just doing the question and answer here. Not much planned for the stream. Just a huge thank you to everybody. When we are, we finally hit the 1,000 subscribers after about 2 months, 2.5 months here, so Yeah, definitely. I appreciate the subscribe at 9.99. So, and Rin, yeah, thank you. Thanks for the question. I'm glad I was able to help. If you have anything else you want to talk about or hear about, definitely let me know. But yeah, hopefully, I woke up this morning, we were about 1,015, so it's growing pretty quickly, which is really good. So I'm hoping to continue to see it go up over time here. Jackson, welcome. How are you doing? And congrats on 1K. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here and supporting the channel. It was nice to see that it grew to be 1,000 as quick as it did. And I'm really hoping that now that we hit the 1,000 subscribers and it's really continuing to still go up, that the YouTube algorithm will kind of pick up more videos and recommend them for more people so that we can reach that watch hour time even quicker. So we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said earlier, I do plan to continue the everyday upload as well as 2 to 3 live streams a week to kind of get more people on YouTube and all of that. Mystic Warrior said concentrate more on Discord also. Um, I want to get the Discord server to be more active, but I'm not entirely sure how. I know you had some really good suggestions that we tried to implement here because we do have just over 2,100 people on Discord here, and if anybody in the stream is interested in joining this community, the link is in the description of this here, the live stream, so definitely check that out. But it is pretty quiet. We've got a couple bots, a couple, interactive things in here. And all of that, but it's not as active as it used to be. So definitely still, still a great community. There are some people that are pretty active. Mystic Warrior is one of them. And you said you could help increase the watch hour. How would you go about doing that? I'm just curious, but yeah, so if you're interested in joining the Discord, the link is in the description of this stream. It's a great place if you have any questions. With the you know live streams or anything you've thought about after the stream happened, come over here. We have an AMA live stream question channel that you can ask questions in, and then I usually, if there's any questions that I see in here, we'll start the streams in this, and then if you did miss the stream for whatever reason, they are always uploaded to YouTube afterwards. So but yeah, this is definitely a great place to stay caught up with everything going on. So, Mystic Warrior, if you have an active server that you wanted to promote it on, I'd appreciate it. But you certainly don't have to. But yeah, if you did want to try and help promote the channel, I would really appreciate that. But okay, yeah, well, definitely keep me updated. I know we're on Discord, so if you wanted to send me a message about that, I'd definitely be interested to hear what the services do and all that. But yeah, definitely kind of interesting because, like I said, at this point I just got to get the 4,000 watch hours on YouTube, and then I can reapply for the partnership program, which will be really nice. So yeah, sorry, I had to take a drink there, but yeah, so definitely cool. But yeah, well, again, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, like I said, this was mainly just a thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. It was nice to, see that we reached that limit as quickly as we did. So that was really nice, and, I hope to continue growing the YouTube channel at the rate it's been going here for the next few months here to see, at this rate, I think we could be, moving quickly towards where the old Bitcoin tips was, which would be really nice if we were able to get the back up to that point. But we'll definitely have to see once we continue on through the next few months. And Mystic Warrior said, when face reveal? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided yet because I've always just done the screen recordings and stuff like that. But Low Roll Scratcher, welcome. Nice to see you. Unfortunately, no, I am not. I do have to reach the 4,000 minimum watch hours on public videos, and I'm only at about just below 1,700, I believe. I think I was at 1,680 something or 60 something this morning. So I do still have quite a ways to go until I can even apply. And then according to YouTube, they manually review your channel, which is definitely going to be interesting because I think they'll probably... I'm expecting them to reject it because of the cryptocurrency topic and the fact they deleted the old one. But hey, can't hurt to try and see what happens. But making Bitcoin faucet videos again. I have made a few faucet videos. I do need to do an updated, faucet video for the month of May, which we're, just started. It's the 2nd, so I do have to do an updated faucet video for that, and then, include all the faucets that I've been using. But I have done individual faucet videos over the past couple weeks, just kind of talking about different faucets that are out there. So I'll definitely have to update the channel with one of those videos. Mystic Warrior, you said, what is the current hour status here? Let me check. Let's see. So here is what is the current hour status. As you can see, the subscribers are behind by about 5, but we have 1,664 public watch hours of the required 4,000. So definitely, we're making good progress. We're getting closer to halfway there, which is nice. But we'll see what happens. I hope that we can, make it and they don't reject us when we get to that point. But that's where we're at now. And like I said, these live streams, I believe, help boost that up, as well as, the watch hours on different videos. So, and yeah, the Dogecoin videos that I've done have been getting a lot of views, and those get, when they get a lot of views like that, even just 1,000 views roughly translates to about 100 hours. So definitely really nice. So that's why I've been doing a little bit more of the Dogecoin related videos. But yeah, adding new stuff with crypto and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just coming up with the right videos and being able to get YouTube to recommend them and everything like that. But definitely still a good idea there. So then Low Roll Scratcher here said the other Bitcoin faucet video channel hasn't been shut down. They have over 5,000 subscribers. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know when the other Bitcoin tips got shut down. I chatted with Google. I emailed with them for probably about a month straight, and really got nowhere. They did not. They didn't want to help me out. They didn't want to do anything like that. So, basically, the furthest that I got was the channel was deleted because it was a spam channel, and a scam or something like that. So I was like, really? I mean, if you watch any of the videos, but who knows? What do you think about the future of free Bitcoin faucet because the reward is decreasing day by day per hour in Satoshis? That's actually a really interesting point. I don't know, and what I believe is going to happen is they will get to a point where it's just going to be 1 Satoshi per roll, and where that's going to go. It's kind of hard to say because the faucet, they need to make money, and as the price of Bitcoin is going up, each Satoshi is worth a lot more, and that's pretty much why it's going down. But hopefully they can figure out some new stuff because they've got a ton of different ways that they can earn money. They haven't had ads on their site in a couple years because they make so much money from their games and other features they have on the site. So I think they will probably figure out a way. I would be shocked if free Bitcoin closed down because the price got too high. But you may start to see, they might not offer the free Bitcoin feature anymore. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, though. And yeah, 2 to 3 months, hopefully I should be able to make it in that time. My goal is to kind of be pretty close by the end of May, or, past the mark. So we'll see. But free Bitcoin have fun token rewards to increase Satoshis. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is they're having you invest in other coins and projects to bump up your rewards. So, like I said, they'll probably come up with something to promote it in the future. So we'll see, but that's a really good question, and I think it'll be a really interesting thing to see. Because, yeah, I remember when I first started in cryptocurrency, you were getting 10,000 Satoshis per roll on the minimum roll. So, if you got a 1 on the roll, you got 10,000 Satoshis. So, if only we could get that much right now. But, um, Mystic Warrior, I've played Minecraft in the past a lot, and I haven't played in a while, but I have played primarily the Java edition. I do not have the Bedrock edition, but I have played it. Um, so, Rin said, let's talk about the future of XRP. I don't know too much about XRP, but I've been seeing a lot of news that they are supposedly supposed to go up quite a bit. I know they were in some issues with the SEC in the United States, and it seems like they did pretty good with that, which is nice to see. And it looks like back in 2018, their all-time high was right around $3, little over $3, and they're only at $1.57 right now. So they could still double in price. And I think that's pretty. That's not the furthest out there theory that they could double in price to meet their all-time high. So I think it would probably be a good investment. I personally don't find the XRP project very appealing, and I don't have any. I did have some, back in 2017, but I have not had any since, and I don't plan to get any. That's just a personal opinion. I don't have anything against the project. I just don't really like it that much. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. It's like I said, I don't know a ton about it. I just know that when I did some research on it, it wasn't very appealing to me. So hopefully that kind of helps. Like I said, I don't know a ton, but I think it still has a lot of room to go up just based off its old all-time high, which is only one of many metrics that you can look at if it's going to go up or not. All right, so let's see. Low Roller said free Bitcoin bought some token, the fun token cryptocurrency. Yeah, um, yeah, they've got a lot of different features with the fun tokens that are allowing people to earn more cryptocurrency on the site in Bitcoin, as well as make money as the fun token goes up in value. Um, they've got a lot of different ways to earn crypto as well as other things. Through the reward points, they have the Lamborghini section where you can win a Lambo. They've got their BTC game, which that is a way to boost up your earnings on the faucet is by playing that as well as the lottery games. So that's another great way to boost your satoshis if you're trying to get that up. But Low Roller said Free Bitcoin bought 3 billion of the fun tokens since they are the owner of fun tokens now. Yeah, that's definitely really cool. And I know they're using the fun token to promote their site a lot and kind of allow the fun token to go up in value as well as help out the people who are investing in it. So it's not so much just you're investing and hoping that fun goes up. You're actually getting a pretty decent amount of rewards on the Free Bitcoin site. So definitely cool. But the fun token is just it's another cryptocurrency. I think it's traded on a couple different exchanges. But let's see here. What I'll do is I'll just pull up the Free Bitcoin site and we can take a look at it here. So if you go to the premium section, this is where you can purchase fun tokens. And as you can see, the longer you hold them and the more you have, you get different things. You get cash back on different things. You get interest, and then you get Wheel of Fortune spins. If you were to buy 500,000 of them, you'd be earning 1% cash back, 25% daily interest, and 16 Wheel of Fortune spins a day if you held it for a year after buying 500,000. Which, of course, if I wanted to buy 500,000 right now, would be 0.3 of a Bitcoin. So you're looking at a pretty large investment, but it's another way to earn on the site. So I have done a little bit with it, but nothing crazy. Pretty much what Low Roller said there, you can day trade the fun token to earn more satoshis. I did do that a little bit and made maybe 2,000 satoshis off of it. I didn't do much because I have my Free Bitcoin set to withdraw automatically at the week, so I didn't have a ton in there. But I guess what we can do is do a free Bitcoin roll here. But going back up to the question up here, I always had a question: has anyone actually won the Lambo? You know, they say they have, but I have not seen in person if they did or not, like a video or something like that. So, I don't know, but you know, Free Bitcoin's a very well-known site, so I don't think that they would have something on that where they're not at least offering it, because I'm sure they're making a ton of money. And yeah, Mystic Warrior said so. 4 days is 100% interesting. Yes, but that's again, you have to think that's after you've held it, and the you had to have held it for a year. Hopefully, the fund token has either stayed the same price that you paid or it's gone up, because it is another cryptocurrency. It's not related to free Bitcoin. It's, you know, it's like buying Cardano and getting a bonus on the site. So, you know, it's not that simple, I guess, and there's a lot of other risks involved in it. So, it should be interesting. And Low Roll, you said, can I spin the wheel? I have spun it once. I can't, you know, I think they only allow you to spin it if you get an email from them, because I was never able to find it on the site. You know, I did spin it once when it first came out. I think they gave everybody a free spin, and I only won, you know, a few tickets for the lottery. But, you know, I haven't gotten another email about it, and I don't have any of the fun coins, so I don't know how to get other spins. So, if you know, I can definitely, you know, attempt to spin the wheel on the stream here and see if I have one. But like I said, as far as I know, you have to either get an email or be a part of the fun token holdings, which even then I don't have enough if I wanted to purchase them to try and get some. So I'd have to deposit quite a bit of Bitcoin, and I don't think I really want to do that. So it's definitely an interesting system, and I think, you know, they're trying to come up with some things kind of like what was said above. You know, they have the ability to earn more crypto for themselves to keep themselves afloat throughout these other, you know, as the Bitcoin price goes up. Rin said, have I ever won the 10,000 roll on free Bitcoin? I don't think so. Let me see, the 10,000. I think that's the max here. So when I've been playing this throughout the entire time, I've made it to this level one time. I did roll this one time in my, you know, 6 years of using this site, and then I have not hit the 10,000, so I have not won the $200, but I can assure you that you can get up to this level. Personally, I have made it this far, so, you know, definitely, you know, still quite a bit, and, you know, I've gotten this one, of course, a ton. I've gotten the first 3 levels actually quite a bit. This one, not as much, but still fairly often, and then this one was just one time, so, it's definitely possible, I think. You know, I've never done it, but I wouldn't be surprised if one day I did hit the 10,000, so definitely still interesting, but, you need to allow email on free Bitcoin, yeah. I'll have to see if I have an email from them that is allowing the free spin, because, you know, I've gotten some emails from them before, and I've clicked on them, but it never lets me spin, so I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Yeah, because, you know, the free wheel of spin stuff is definitely interesting, so... Mystic Warrior said you should start doing live streams of games and a few montages with crypto. It should help you get monetized more easily. I've uploaded other videos on the Bitcoin Tips channel before, and it was generally not well received if it's not cryptocurrency based, since the channel is a crypto channel. And the other, I also don't play a ton of games, just because, you know, I'm usually doing most of the time I'm doing work stuff, whether it's cryptocurrency or other work, so I don't really play a ton of games, but, you know, I mean, that's not a bad idea. I just don't want to, you know, lose part of the audience that's here for the real cryptocurrency stuff, because it's now partially a gaming channel, if that makes sense. But go to email subscriptions on free Bitcoin by clicking on more, and then click email subscriptions to get more Wheel of Spin. Okay, I'll definitely have to do that here once the stream is over, just to not show anything in here. But yeah, that's definitely, I'll have to check that out. But when 6 years, yeah, I've been doing, yep, crypto. I started in 2015 with, you know, seeing another YouTube video that offhand mentioned something about Bitcoin mining, and I was like, I've heard about Bitcoin before. I wonder what that is, and started doing research on it and tried to mine Bitcoin on my dual-core laptop at the time, which, as you can probably guess, did not go well. But over time, I learned about faucets, and once the first faucet, free Bitcoin was the first faucet I used, and I remember when I got the first withdrawal after a week of using it, it was like 14 cents showed up in my Coinbase wallet, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is it. Like, I'm gonna be rich, You just made money online. It was, of course it was 14 cents, but, from there I, found out about more faucets, and then eventually at one point saw, hey, there's a referral link on here. I should just make a YouTube video, see if anybody clicks on it, and that's kind of how the old Bitcoin tips started. And then, one of my faucet videos on the old Bitcoin tips around the early 2017 went, you could say viral. It got about 170,000 views. And I was like, oh my goodness, wow, like, people actually like this. Maybe I should continue doing the YouTube. And that's kind of how the other Bitcoin tips, came to be and continued going. And then, of course, I really was working hard on it and growing really well earlier this year. And then, of course, YouTube decided that, nope, that's not allowed. So here we are on the new one. But let's see here. So something else that could help get monetized. I'm not sure what else to do videos on too much. It's hard to say, like what they're going to do and all of that. So, we'll see. Hopefully I can, work it out. If they deny me the first month, hopefully I can get a good reason why, and I can work to fix that. If it's a video, a certain topic, then, delete those videos and stop talking about that topic, and then I can do that. But, right now what I've been trying to do more of is mostly videos about news in crypto and stuff like that, versus before was a lot about cloud mining and stuff. And I see your other question here, do I do cloud mining and recommend it? I have been doing cloud mining since about 2016, and I recommend it if you can determine that the site is trusted. That's very, very hard to do today. Back in 2016, 2017, cloud mining was, it was very, very easy to get into. There were a lot of sites, there were some scams, and there were a lot of trusted ones. Today, there's really only a few trusted cloud mining sites that people are consistently getting paid from. So that's the thing is, I really like cloud mining. It's a great way to grow your crypto if you claim from faucets, but you have to find a place that's trusted, and, coming from, someone who has lost some money in cloud mining sites, be prepared to lose some out. If you find a site that's offering free gigahashes, it's most likely a scam. If you find a site right now that's offering you invest and they give you a decent amount of speed, it's probably a scam, because if it's a real cloud mining site like Genesis, Hashflare, they're online, they're paying if you have a contract, but you can't buy one because they don't have enough physical hardware to sell that speed, because no one can get hardware like if you were to build a mining rig at home. So, it's things like that. But first faucet was free Bitcoin, and then, yeah, you said making money online. Yeah, I mean, that was, when it first, the first withdrawal, I was like, oh my goodness, like, this is actually real. It's not just, something that's a game or something like that. This is technically, it's real. On Coinbase, I could, convert it. Of course, with the fees and stuff, it would have been pointless to convert my 14 cents, but still, it was really cool. So, something related to making money online except cryptocurrency. Yeah, I'll have to think about that, because I don't really know too much else on making money online. Maybe do some stuff about YouTube algorithms or something, because I've got, learned a little bit more about how the algorithms work. But I'm not too sure. I mean, I could, work on doing something like that. So, because, yeah, I mean, that's definitely not a bad idea. It might get some other people into the community here, as well as getting more watch hours. So, you can take an online survey, then use earnings to buy more crypto. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can do stuff like that. So, yeah, maybe doing some of those survey sites if I could find those. Do some videos on those. But sites for cloud mining, I'm currently not invested in any cloud mining sites because all of my contracts expired and the sites sell out of power so quickly, the mining power, that I can't purchase it quick enough. So, but the sites that I recommend, top three would be Genesis, Hashflare, and Dual Mine. And I get comments on videos about those. All three of them, people don't like them. So, it is what it is. If you don't like it, then don't invest. That's my thing. I've gotten paid from all of those sites consistently for years. I would recommend them to anybody, but of course that means, they could go down, something could happen. It's, it's not a set in stone thing. Just because I've been getting paid doesn't mean you're going to. So, what do you use for cloud mining? I use CryptoTab with 2x for 3 months. Same answer as before, those three sites are the ones I really use for cloud mining. I have used CryptoTab. I may do a video on CryptoTab, but I don't use it very often because I don't really like it. Just the way that it mines on the computer and it kind of forces its way into your life when you have it installed. I don't really like that, but how about making videos on mining on your phone? That's a really good topic, and I think there's a lot of people that want to mine on phones, but it's a lot harder to, especially if you have iPhones, because Apple will really lock down the phone and they don't want you mining on your phone. But last I had checked, CryptoTab does work on cell phones, so that's something pretty interesting I could do a video on. But what was the Bitcoin price when I started? I think it was about $400, $350 to $400. And at one point when Bitcoin was about $600, I did have a full Bitcoin, and I'm not sure what happened to it. So it was invested in various sites and stuff like that. But Mike, welcome. Nice to see you here. Thanks for the congratulations on 1,000. It was great to wake up yesterday and see that it was all the way up there. So yeah, we were just kind of brainstorming some different ideas to get the watch hours and continue promoting the channel. So if you have anything that you guys want to see specifically on the channel, that would definitely be really good. Low roller, that's actually a pretty good idea. Make a video about buying Dogecoin on Robinhood and post the referral link. So that's actually a really good idea. I have a Robinhood account, but I've never deposited or traded in that account. For the investing that I do in the traditional stock market, I use other brokerage sites. So I've never done it, but that's actually a good idea, especially for I could do a video on like the different ways that you can currently go from fiat crypto or from fiat to crypto, specifically in Dogecoin. So talk about a couple different exchanges that do that and show them and the process and all that. So that's definitely something that could be really cool. So, and then of course, yeah, swag bucks I've heard of. I'll have to look into that a little bit more, remind myself about it, and I could always do a video on that in the future. But yeah, that's definitely a good idea. So I'll have to save this chat here. There's been a lot of good ideas shared here to kind of continue on the channel. But Mystic Warrior said you could mine on phone, but yeah, tell bye to your phone. Yeah, that's the thing is, it's most likely it's possible to mine on your phone, but you're going to be earning so little, and it's going to be a very unrewarding comparison. So the phones, they're great, but they're not built for mining. And I mean, you can even say that like mining on a laptop isn't good. So imagine mining on a device that's meant to be run on a battery 24/7 and put in your pocket versus in your backpack or something like that. So definitely, you know, definitely something. But Mystic Warrior, you said you're going to play some Minecraft. What are my hobbies? I would say mostly cryptocurrency, technology, and then videos. I do a lot with video editing, drones, stuff like that. Flying drones and all that. So, um, but yeah, a lot of technology stuff and cryptocurrency and all that. So. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy Minecraft. Maybe at one point I'll have to see if we can get a Bitcoin Tips Minecraft server going, if that's something that's possible. But yeah, well, there's been a lot of really good questions, comments, suggestions, discussion, all of that here today. And again, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who is here. We've got 9 people. I think we've peaked at 11 in the stream, 11 or 12 here, 12 at one point. So, I mean, huge thank you to everybody who showed up, talking about crypto and stuff like that. It's been great rebuilding the community, and, it's nice to, know that there is still some support here in the community to help build up the channel as quick as it was. So, just use coin deploy to pay to watch to earn more satoshis. Yeah, there are a lot of sites out there that do allow you to get paid to watch videos, stuff like that. I know I did a video on engaged hits, which allows you to hook it up to different faucets and get paid. So that's really cool. And then there is there's a site called Honeygain, which I actually have installed on this computer, that actually uses a small amount of your internet bandwidth to make money. I've gotten paid out from there before. They pay in PayPal or Bitcoin, which is really nice. And the impact on the system and the internet speed is unnoticeable. I've used it for, about a year and a half on multiple computers, and I haven't noticed the difference. So I could do a video on that as well. But yeah, I could do videos on drones, do some, different videos. I've got a ton of different videos. I've got my server here that's got tons of videos on it. So, yeah, I could, put some drone videos up there as well, just to kind of put it in there. And also something I did want to ask here to the different people that are in here, what would you guys think about uploading like an archive playlist of the videos from the old channel? Is that something you would be interested in? Just kind of quick yes or no. And then Mystic Warrior said you have a Minecraft server with 64 gigs of RAM, 100 gigs of storage, 2 cores, AMD 9. Huh. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a good server. The 2 cores seems like it's a little lower there compared to the 64 gigs of RAM, but definitely really cool. Did I hear about the Cardano partnership with governments in Africa for public schools kids' ID card? I did not hear about that. I will have to do some research on it, and that could possibly be a nice update video idea. That's kind of cool. I did not hear about that, Mike, but it lags and goes off soon. Yeah, I mean, you may want to get some more cores if it's only a dual core. That's a good amount of RAM, but, with only 2 cores, you're probably limiting that RAM and all that, but definitely still cool. Get paid to watch videos to earn satoshis is way better than mining Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, definitely, especially if you can, set it up and forget about it pretty much. That's kind of cool, but I'll have to look into that as well. Honeygain, I haven't noticed a drain at all. Now, of course, I use it on this computer, which is a desktop, but I have used it on my laptops and stuff, and like I said, the impact on the system is unnoticeable. I forget half the time. I forgot about it for about 6 months, and then, I had a friend that told me about it, reminded me, said, hey, how's your Honeygain doing? And I was like, oh my god, I forgot about that. So, definitely really cool, but I haven't had any experience with the Honeygain draining the battery fast. It would be good as I wanted. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, definitely still cool. So, Mike said, yeah, that would be cool to see the older videos, but remember your channel. Yeah, that was what I was thinking, is I'd have to go through them all and make sure that there's nothing about, like, the free Bitcoin games or, the lottery or anything like that, because I think that was part of the reason why. But, Yeah, I was just wondering if that would be something you're interested in, because I do have all of the old videos, all the way back to the very first one I uploaded on library, which is kind of cool. So if you wanted to see all the old videos, and the other thing is some of them are really out of date, so they wouldn't all be uploaded, because there's like the cloud mining sites from 2016. Almost all of those are gone, or faucets that have closed down, stuff like that. So cores are costly. Yeah, I when I built this machine, I built it, right at pretty much the right time, to where the CPU I got, I was able to get it at MSRP. And, it's a beast of a CPU for, doing pretty much everything that I do here. So definitely still cool. Yes, I do still use Fire Faucet. They are a great faucet for earning crypto in a kind of a passive way, if you want to call it, because there's a way it's kind of passive, but you do have to collect those autoclaim points, which is still very different from other other sites, but definitely still a great faucet. They've been around and paying for 2 or 3 years now. I've never had an issue with them, so definitely really cool. I highly recommend that faucet. Honeygain made my Wi-Fi slow. It couldn't play games at 1440 or 144p. Huh. I mean, for me, I've played, I really only play a few games. One of them is Grand Theft Auto, 5 on the PC here, and I have no issue running it at almost max settings with Honeygain running, so I'm not sure what was going on there, but I mean, I also use Ethernet, so that might be a thing. But Mike, I don't have any updates on the helium miners. Like I said, I haven't been able to get one. I did look into a couple different companies. I reached out to a few, and they're all saying that they can't even ship them until September. So for me, investing $500 to $1,000 in something I won't see for 3 to 4 months seems a little risky. More of a risky thing than I'd like to go with. I guess I'll put it like that. I think it's a great project, and I'd love to get one. But, just at this time, especially since, if I was on the old YouTube channel, still partnered with them and monetized, I would probably, take the risk, because I was getting a decent amount that helped with things like building mining rigs and stuff like that. But now that I'm not earning anything from these videos anymore, it's harder to, just go out and say, yeah, well, of course, $400, it's 5 months from now, let's see if it worked out. So, if that makes sense. But, yeah, did I use Coinbase Earn? You can, I've seen it, and I have done it in the past. I can't remember if I, actually went through and got everything, but I do know about the program, and I think it's a great way to get some extra cryptocurrency, so I could always do a video on that as well. So a lot of good video ideas and stuff like that to kind of help out everybody in the community here. So, but yeah, it's it's just too risky. I think personally, from what I've read and watched about on the Helium project, I think it's a great project. I think it has a great future, but at this time, since I can't get one, if I could get one that would ship in a month, and guaranteed, two-day shipping, that might be a different story. For me, it's the shipping, not so much the cost, because from what I've seen, people are making their money back relatively fast. If there's a machine that's $1,000 that has an ROI time of, a month, I don't see why that's a bad investment, especially if the project's good, like I believe it is. So, hopefully I can, get to have one eventually, but, I think by the time that they're going to be in stock where you can buy them, the reward is going to be so low that they're not going to be as worth it if they're still around $400 or $500 or more. So, there's an issue all over the tech world right now, whether you're trying to get into crypto mining, build a gaming PC, build a server, everything's way overpriced because of the silicon shortage, which at this point has no end in sight, which is unfortunate because, like I said, if I could find RX 580s or 20 or 30 series cards for mining, I would have bought those months ago. I would have, I replaced all my cards on my mining rig with 580s, which was a great upgrade from what I had, but I would have immediately pulled all of those off and replaced them with 3080s if I could buy 63080s. So, but of course that would have caused other issues because the power supply I have wouldn't have been able to handle that. So, um, collecting Satoshis right now using X Faucet while listening to your live stream. Hey, that's great. I mean, that's the thing is, a lot of people always say, faucets are a waste of time. I've never understood why faucets could be a waste of your time. Yeah, they don't give you a ton of money, but it's free. You could put on a TV show, you could be working, you could be, listening to a live stream like you said you are right now. And, you're making a good amount of Satoshis while doing something else. It's not like it's, hard work that you have to be focused on. You're just clicking a button. So, definitely still a really, really cool site. And faucets, I think, are, obviously I'm, favoring faucets because that's how I got my start in crypto, and that's eventually, what led me to start the YouTube channel and, eventually have enough to invest in cloud mining sites. But I really like them, and I will always use faucets. No matter how much crypto you have, you can't go wrong with more. So definitely a really good idea. So you can post Coinbase, earn videos, and get more. Yeah, I know they have a link for referrals and all that, so I'll have to look into that to see if I can get Coinbase videos made about the earn site and all that. And then you said you can post links to Robinhood, Webull, and those two online brokerages, Lie to Buy Dogecoin and stock. It's another way to earn money without... Yeah, definitely. Finding other sites like that, definitely a really cool way to, promote them as well as earn a little bit of other money through the referral links. And, when I was working on the YouTube channel earlier this year, the old one, I had kind of shifted from I want to earn as much as I can from referral links to I just want to grow the YouTube channel, because that was the more stable, income and all that. So, but now we're back to the referral links and all that. So definitely a good idea. I'll have to look into the Robinhood and Webull referral programs, how they work and all that, but definitely still a great idea. Dogecoin used to give 1 Dogecoin per claim. Now 1 Doge is worth 37 cents. Yeah. I mean, that's just crazy. I remember I had a cloud mining site back in, probably 2016. If you guys were around on the old channel back then, if you remember Metzer, that site was paying me 28,000 Dogecoin an hour, maybe. An incredible amount of Dogecoin. And, it was maybe... came out to, $40 a day or something, but, $40 to $100 a day. But can you imagine getting 28,000 Dogecoin an hour right now? I mean, you'd be rich. So, it's really interesting to see. Like I said, I would have never guessed that Dogecoin would go above, 2 cents. And, when I do a Dogecoin video, there's always someone that's commenting, oh, stop posting these, Dogecoin's never going to get to above $1 or, above 50 cents or anything. And my response is, you might be right. And I would have said the exact same thing, 3 months ago. I would have said it's never going to get above 5 cents. But here we are, it's sitting at 38 cents right now. Why can't it go to 50 cents? Why can't it go to $1? It's crazy, but share some Doge. Yeah, I don't have that Doge anymore. I'll make that clear. But unfortunately, it was 2016. You sold it into something else. It was Dogecoin. You never thought it was going to go to 38 cents. But I definitely do not have that many Dogecoin anymore. So, but it's just one of those things. And it's like BTT coin. I had probably 500, 600,000 of them. A couple of years ago when they were, that might have been $1,000. So, it's just things like that. And like I said, I've kind of switched the way the last year or so here, how I've done crypto is just kind of collect it and hold on to it. And, so far that's really worked with the Dogecoin and stuff like that. Holding on to the Doge that I had worked out nice. And of course it's not 28,000 an hour, but, you said Low Roller said, I'm shocked Dogecoin reached 10 cents. I was expecting Dogecoin to reach 10 cents per coin this year. Yeah. Like I said, I was pretty shocked as well. The first day when Dogecoin went from, right below a penny to right around a penny, all the way up to, 8 cents, I was like, oh my god, what is going on? Crypto's just, this shouldn't be happening. There are so many coins. Zill, I would have said would have been, $20 before I would have said Dogecoin was 10 cents. Cardano, I probably would have said, $5 before Dogecoin was 20 cents. Stuff like that. And just other cryptos that are a lot more established and have a much bigger project and team and support. And I'm not saying Dogecoin's bad, they've gotten a lot better, but for a while there was no team, no development, stuff like that, which is whatever. The coin started as a joke. It's nothing against Dogecoin, but it just didn't make sense that it was going up as much as it did. So, it's definitely still really interesting to see that Dogecoin is that high. And of course, I hope that it continues going up. I do have some Dogecoin. I'll say that. Like I said, nothing like what I used to have, but it's still nice to have some and be a part of it. So, and it's definitely, yeah. There are so many live streams on Dogecoin right now. Yeah. That's the thing is, Dogecoin in the crypto space is a great content to make. Like I said, the last few Dogecoin videos I've done have gotten a couple thousand views each, which is why I like to do them, because there are, watch hours come along with those. So, if we just go to the content page here just to show you, scrolling through, you can see most of my videos are in the, between the tens up to, 100 or so views. Scrolling down here, this Dogecoin video was uploaded April 18th. 2,183 views. Looking at the analytics for it, that got me 90 hours of watch time, which is 70 more than I normally get on a video. So, if I'm getting 100 hours for a 5-minute video, that would be something that I would want to do more of. I mean, you can see the graph is ridiculous, straight up, and then it kind of flattened off, of course, not crazy amounts of views. But, there's a number of examples, Dogecoin, 2,000 views, let's see here, the Dogecoin was 242. A lot of the Dogecoin videos are getting more views. Here's one that's got almost 1,000 about Dogecoin. So, it's just if the YouTube algorithm picks it up and recommends it because other people are liking it, sharing it, stuff like that, that's how we can, really get more people. And I know from just that one Dogecoin video that got 2,000 views, I got about 100 subscribers in that one day. So, it's definitely interesting, but not paying 37 cents per coin. Yeah, and that's a really good point, but I'll say it like this, there were people that said, I'm not going to pay 8 cents for a Dogecoin, that's overpriced. I remember I purchased about 5 or 6,000 Dogecoin at 4 cents after it fell back down from 8 that same night, and I thought, I'm going to take the risk, it's just, a couple $100. I'm going to just buy them. If it goes back down, oh well. I just want to have more just in case it goes back up. And, it sat about 4 to 5 cents for about a month. And, now here we are. 37 cents may seem overpriced now, but, we got SNL coming up. If Dogecoin does something on SNL or Elon Musk does something about Dogecoin, I guess, we could see, a 75 cent to $1 Dogecoin. I think that's really possible. Like I said before, back when it was 4 or 5 cents a coin, I thought Dogecoin, realistically, I said, I think it could hit 10 cents. Could it go much higher than that? Probably not. That was my honest thoughts on it. I thought it had the potential to hit 10 cents, but not much higher. Right now, I think it probably has the potential to hit 75 cents to $1, but I would say it's unlikely, but you never know. We've made it this far. Why not keep going? So, make a video on how to earn. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can find Dogecoin faucets, because the ones that I've used in the past have been, hit or miss. Like, they're around for a little bit. They pay out, 1 or 2 times, and then they're gone. But now that Dogecoin's a lot bigger, it might be, there might be more options out there for Dogecoin faucets. So I'll have to give a look and see if I can come up with a list of Dogecoin faucets. I should have been taking notes this whole time. Like, geez, I've got a ton of video ideas and stuff like that now. So I'll definitely have to go back through the chat and everything. So, But hey, I mean, that's why I like to do these live streams, see what you guys are actually interested in seeing. Videos about purchasing Dogecoin, faucets, stuff like that, as well as, Coinbase and all that. So it's nice to get ideas and stuff versus, just blindly guessing what people actually want to see on the channel. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. Like I said, we've got 8 people still. We peaked at 12. The live streams here are getting consistently more popular, more people joining, which is really nice to see. And I do hope that we can continue doing these and continue having more people show up, and as the community grows, hopefully we can get a consistent 20-30 people viewing the live streams, which would be great. I would love that. But you know definitely, probably something for the future. So, definitely still really cool. And like I said, I just want to say it again. I know I've said it before here already today, but huge thank you to everybody. I know, I recognize a lot of the names in the live streams as well as comments and Discord and all that. I really appreciate everybody's support in helping grow the YouTube channel to get to this point. Like I said, it's only been just under 3 months. I started, we can probably take a look here on YouTube. Let me do this first before we pull it up and show something that shouldn't be shown. You just got to be careful, but let's see here. 50 per page. Alright, looks like we have just over 2 pages of videos. So you can see I uploaded my first video on this channel on February 5th of 2021, and it is May 2nd. So February, March, April, May. So we're just under 3 months of, doing videos pretty much every day. Here you can see I was doing 2 or 3 videos a day for the first couple weeks. But, being able to do these videos is really nice. I enjoy doing the YouTube videos and trying to help some people out, and hopefully you guys enjoy watching them and are learning stuff from them and finding new sites and stuff like that. And Mike, thanks. I know you really like the channel, and I know you were here for the old one, so it's great. And like I said, we're growing consistently, and I hope to continue to see 500 to 1,000 subscribers a month, which is, what we're at right now. Just over 500 was gained this month alone. And we've had 1,100 watch hours in the last 28 days, according to the analytics. So, at this rate, if we just continued to stay at this rate completely, it would take probably about another 2 to 3 months to get partnered. But realistically, it's going to grow exponentially. So, continuing with the videos and all that, I think we'll be able to see that in about a month to a month and a half. I realistically think we could be at the 4,000 hours and be able to apply to get monetized again. So definitely really cool. But again, thank you to everybody who's showed up and hung out for today, as well as the last couple months. But definitely cool. So Rollercoin. Oh yeah, I did a video on that this morning. They did their 3-year anniversary. They had their promotion, but yeah, I've been using Rollercoin for the last couple months, or last couple weeks, I would say, maybe a month and a half. Rollercoins is legit. I did get a payout of about $100 from the site. I will say that it does take about 3 days to get your payment, so just be prepared for that. But I got paid without issue, so and that was in Bitcoin. So Rollercoin is legit. I have not deposited to the site, but I have been able to withdraw from it just by building up from the games and some referrals. So I can confirm that the payment did work. So that's really cool as well. But yeah, so other than that, I don't know if there's anything else anybody wanted to talk about here. Again, just pretty much big thank you to everybody who showed up and supported the channel over the last couple months. It's been a fun adventure, starting over and all that, but unfortunately we had to do it, and hopefully today's May 2nd, kind of gauge that, maybe we can do a 2,000 subscriber stream in the next couple months, or hopefully next couple weeks. If we're doing one by the end of May, that would be great. So just continuing to promote the content and all of that. So definitely cool. But I will be going back through the chat that we talked about today and definitely taking the video ideas that were shared today to kind of get some other content out on the channel. And then, yeah, if you guys are interested, I can always, try and put together some montages of different drone clips and stuff like that from the videos I do with that. So, other than that, again, huge thank you to everybody for showing up. I appreciate it. We got, 10 likes on this video, which is higher than I've ever seen it. And we had, 12 viewers, so that was great. So, thank you, everybody. It's great to see the channel growing this much, and I hope to, be back on live, sharing more stuff about the channel and the progress and everything on that. So you watch Learn How to Earn Online YouTube channel. They are crypto. Yeah, I've heard of them, and they're subscribed to me. I've seen that, but definitely. Definitely a really cool channel. And Greg, welcome. Live chat's working on your end. Yeah, not sure what was going on there, but if you have any questions, feel free to throw them out there. I mean, I don't have to end the stream now, but yeah, I'll have to check them out, kind of see if they're interested, because I mentioned in a stream last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago, that, when my channel originally got deleted, I reached out to some of the other cryptocurrency channels, like Red Panda Mining, Bits Be Trippin', Voscoin, Son of a Tech, all of them, and the only person that responded was Son of a Tech, and he was like, wow, that sucks, but, good luck with your journey. But, he seems like a nice guy, so, but, yeah, Mike, no problem, I appreciate it, thanks for showing up, and, yeah, I'm excited to see how the channel grows over time here as well, so, thanks for the support, and, it's been fun, and, it's growing a little bit quicker than I actually expected, which is great to say, so hopefully, we can continue to see more growth and all of that, so other than that, again, thanks everybody for showing up. I appreciate it, and hopefully we're doing another one of these in a few weeks. So